Today on CJ Classic Trucks, we're going to make our 360 big block look a whole lot better with some help from Edelbrock. The old factory valve covers on our 360 big block are ugly and leaking, so it's time for them to go. And today we're going to replace them with these Edelbrock polished valve covers. These are Edelbrock's polished Elite 2 valve covers for the FE big block engine. They're made of high quality heavy duty cast aluminum with a beautiful polished finish for some nice shine and a custom look for your big block. They're designed to work with the factory or Edelbrock cylinder heads, and they're designed to clear most roller rockers. For more information and pricing, click the link in the description down below. Now let's get to the install. Tools you'll need for this installation: 3/8 ratchet, 1/2 inch socket, a short extension, 1/2 inch wrench, and a 9/16 wrench. The first thing we're going to do for this install is remove the air cleaner. Remove the oil breather from the valve cover, then the wing nut up top, and lift it off. Detach the spark plug wire holder from the valve cover. Now we're going to remove the 5 1/2 inch bolts that secure the valve cover. And the 5th one is back here near the firewall. And now we can remove the cover. And don't forget to pull off the gasket too. We're ready to install the Edelbrock valve cover on the driver's side of the engine. We're going to install our Felpro gasket that we do sell here at CJ's. Flip the valve cover over. Place the gasket onto the cover. Make sure you line up all the holes in the tabs. And fold these tabs over. This is what will hold it to the cover. Before we place the cover onto the engine, make sure you install your baffle with the 2 screws. You're going to tighten them down with a 1/4 inch socket. You just need to get these snug. You do not need to over tighten them or you will break the screws. And now it can go on the engine. It's not entirely necessary, but we are going to remove the spark plug wires to give us a little bit more room because the Edelbrock cover is a little bit larger. Place the valve cover onto the cylinder head. Line up the gasket with the holes and install your bolts. Don't fully tighten them just yet, just get them started. Once you get your 5th bolt in, you can tighten them all down. The clearance between the valve cover and the bolts is pretty tight in some spots, so you might need a thin wall socket or step down to a 1/4 inch 1/2 inch socket and it should fit. But I had trouble getting my 3/8 1/2 inch socket to fit. All right, get them all snugged up. Then we can install the oil breather on this side. Since these valve covers don't accept the twist-in style oil breather that our engine actually came with, we're going to install these nice Ford Racing oil breathers that just push right in. These give our engine bay a nice little touch too, and we do sell these at cjponyparts.com. Now we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Okay, removing the bolts on the passenger side is the same process as the driver's side, but there are 2 lines here that are kind of in the way. So this line right here, we can just simply disconnect it from this rubber hose. Pull this off. Then there's this aluminum line, which you can pull out of the manifold, and also get a 7/16 wrench on the nut back here. It's very difficult to see, but you can get a wrench on the nut and pull it off. And also we're going to remove this heat tube right here. There's 2 brass nuts on the exhaust manifold that have to be removed to remove this heat tube. Get this ugly thing out of here. Pull this vent hose off the valve cover. Then you can remove the valve cover. And install your new cover. Once you get all the bolts in, you can go back and tighten them all up. Install the 1 grommet that Edelbrock provides into the hole in the valve cover. And then you can reinsert your factory vent tube. And reattach your hoses. Reattach your spark plug wires. Then our big ugly air cleaner. And since we're using this nice Ford Racing oil breather, we can remove this one from the air cleaner. And our install's finished. Okay, we got our Edelbrock valve covers installed on our 71 F-250. They definitely make our 360 look a whole lot better. Yeah, we still have that ugly air cleaner, but we will resolve that in the near future. I'd say give yourself 2 hours to do this job, and before you know it, you'll be heading down the road. We hope you enjoyed this video. To subscribe to our YouTube channel, click the link right here, and for more videos like this one, click this playlist.